Hello and welcome to Study Vlog, the vlog where I procrastinate about studying. This week I'm procrastinating about watching another episode of Scandal. I've seen people posting about how good it is, and even TV shows that have incorporated the fact that it's a really good and addictive TV show, and I just finished watching my latest TV show fix thing, which was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I decided to start watching Scandal and I can't stop. So this is my excuse. I'm procrastinating about watching a TV show. That's how bad it is. This week I'm going to be talking about addictions and obsessions because I have lots. I've written down a list of all my things, which I'll go through. But before I do that, I often get confused about what an addiction is, what an obsession is, because they're generally pretty much the same thing. So I went online and searched up the definitions for addiction and obsession, and I've written them down so that I can understand, and you can understand better, what an addiction or obsession is. An addiction is the fact or condition of being addicted to a particular substance, thing, or activity. And an obsession is the state of being obsessed with someone or something. Now you may think that they're quite similar, and they are very similar. And there's usually a fine line between an addiction and an obsession, but what I worked out is an addiction is something that your brain thinks is required to function. So without someone's morning dose of coffee, they feel like their brain feels like they wouldn't be able to function that day, so they need to have their coffee fix in the morning. Whereas an obsession is merely a thought or idea that they can't get out of their mind and will constantly keep thinking back to it throughout the day and keep getting distracted by something else because they can't stop thinking about it. Now, most of my problems or things fall under the category of obsession, but some of them I obsess about so much that they actually do fall into the category of addiction. Let me tell you some of the things that I'm addicted to. So starting from the top, in no particular order, just basically the order I thought of them in. First off, I wrote down Mixology, which is a TV show which was so amazing, and I was watching it and they had just aired the last episode of the first season. Sadly, it's the last season because they're not making another season, which disheartens me a lot because I love that TV show. Fairy Tail, which is an anime. I try to watch anime. I'm not a big anime fan, but when I do find an anime that is interesting, I usually can't stop, and I watch it English dubbed because I can't watch sub because I have such a short attention span that I won't be able to watch it for long enough and keep reading. Plus I'm a really slow reader, so I have to watch it dubbed to keep me interested, and where I'm up to, there isn't any more dubbed episodes, so I've got to wait. Once Upon a Time, oh my god, the season just ended and then they brought in a new character who's like my favourite, and I briefly talked about this in my vlog over on my Nimble channel, which will be here. They bring in a new character from a TV show that probably shouldn't be, not a TV show, a Disney movie, which probably shouldn't be incorporated into a TV show about fairy tales, even though it's technically a fairy tale, but yeah, you know, it's kind of questionable, but it's, oh my god, I'm so excited for the new season now. Glee is one of my biggest obsessions, probably close to an addiction actually. It's like the longest running obsession / addiction that I have because it is my favourite TV show of all time, aside from Doctor Who, which is the next one. And basically I'm excited for Glee's final season because the next season is their final season. And with Doctor Who, I'm excited for the new Peter Capaldi season, The New Doctor. Oh, that should be good. I think they said that it's going to air in August, so that should be fun. Okay, I get completely addicted / obsessed. I don't know where this one falls. It's kind of, I suppose it falls under addiction because I can't really handle a day without listening to the song. It's starting to die out, but last week it was definitely addiction. Now it's just an obsession, which is the song Rather Be by Clean Bandit, and I just love the beat in the song and I love it. I talked about briefly Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the opening. I watched all 22 episodes of the first season in 3 days because that's how obsessions work with me. I find a TV show, watch them constantly from start to finish. So I usually wait for them to start and then get to an end of a season, or get like 3 seasons, which is why I've started Scandal now, because now there are 3 seasons in, which means that I've got days and days to watch it. YouTube in general is just a big obsession for me. Every morning I have my, I suppose it actually classified as an addiction, because every day is my, I have my YouTube fix in the morning when most of the stuff, because I'm subscribed to people in America and I'm in New Zealand, which means that most people upload stuff either in the middle of the day or at night, which means that it comes out for me in the morning or during the middle of the night, which means that I have my morning fix of YouTube, and I can't survive without it. It's like internet in general is something that I can't live without, and it's probably classified as an addiction as well. But YouTube in general, and if I ever go somewhere where there's no YouTube, I have to download YouTube videos so that I can watch them later during that time when I have no internet. So I'm pretty sure that one classifies as an addiction. Pizza shapes. These are my lifelong snack at the moment. They're my study food. They are, you do not understand. I love pizza shapes though. They're amazing. As well as hundreds and thousands cookies. They're also amazing. They're also my other snack food. I have an obsession with bow ties. I love bow ties. Probably comes from my love of Doctor Who. But I have a couple of bow ties over there. I don't have as many as I would like to have, and I kind of want to go out and just buy some more for the sake of buying more bow ties. But I know I don't really have the money for them, which is why I try to buy like cheap ones that kind of look good with the shirts that I usually wear, or sometimes wear, which is like the button-up one. I have this mug, which is kind of an obsession more than an addiction, although I use it every day, but it's not one that I can't live without. It's more just something I use for drinking water, because I realised that, as the next thing on my list says, I drink a lot of LMP, which is my lifelong drink. You probably don't know of it where you are, because LMP is a New Zealand drink. It's lemon and pyro, and it is my drink that I love at the moment. So I try to drink a lot of water, and the Smurf mug is what I usually drink the water out of. My next one is a big obsession of mine, which is Mr. Bear right here. He is amazing. He is supposed to be a metre tall, but I don't think he actually is a metre tall. It said in the thing when I bought him it was a metre tall, but he's actually really small and skinny. But he's still super soft and really nice to cuddle. Two Broke Girls. That was a thing. That was a TV show that I was watching before Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I watched all 3 seasons in 2 weeks. Don't judge. That's probably how long it'll take me to finish Scandal. In saying that, Scandal is a 42-minute episode, whereas Two Broke Girls was a 25-minute episode. So it might take a bit longer because it's basically twice the length. And then, of course, everyone's favourite Disney movie is Frozen. The feature-length music video for Let It Go is what I have written here, which I think is a reference from honest movie trailers. It's either one of those things which everyone loves or everyone hates to love. And that's basically it. There's probably more. I'm one of the most addictive and obsessive people that I know. That's all from me. This video is very long, so I'm going to go and edit it and cut it down now, this won't be in the video though. Have a good day as always. Keep procrastinating, as I always say. Watch a couple of TV shows, become obsessed and addicted by things. It's all a natural process. And until you have got to my level of addiction and obsession that I'm making YouTube videos to procrastinate about watching a TV show, good luck.